Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Serge Gnabry increasingly looks like he has all the tools to make a complete winger. He can play across the line, he has great pace, finishing with both feet, and he has a record on the biggest stage against some of Europe's most reputable sides too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So it's away we go then.
Tar. Schlotterbeck. Stiller. And it's Sané. Kimmich.
Ball is over the line.
Gesson.
Kamara. Nice interception, well timed. Pinged towards the front line. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Fofana. Doué. And it's played forward. Diallo spread out to the left. Kimmich getting this one clear. Kessié, and it's Fofana. Gnabry. And they can counter here. Rao. And here's Wirtz. Ahmad. Now that's well seen too.
Schlotterbeck.
Gnabry. Sané. Now it's Kimmich.
And it's Stiller.
Now it's Kimmich. And he decides to cross it. And that was asking just too much of him.
Ahmad. Ndika.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Gnabry really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sané does really well to win the ball there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Wirtz. Stiller. Wirtz has it out wide and up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
When you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box, makes life so much harder for that defence.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? And he thumps it clear. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Sané, and it's lofted through here. Schlotterbeck with a definite foul there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Sade.
Cote.
Oh, it's come loose.
Schlotterbeck.
Gnabry.
Raum.
Now it's Wirtz.
Wirtz.
He is through here. Gets his head on it! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Germany really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Oh, can he get onto this? Succumbs to the pressure. Schlotterbeck. Stiller. Schlotterbeck. Tar. Schlotterbeck. Stiller.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Ahmad. Done delicately. Defending of the desperate variety. Kimmich. Sade. Kimmich. Fofana. It's been a bright start from the underdogs. Certainly got the supporters going.
Seems like a brave decision, but the right one for me. The longer this goes on for, the more quality is likely to tell. If you're looking to unsettle this opposition, it has to be now.
Played into space out wide. Sane picks it up out wide. Played in by Sane. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Gesson.
Chance here to counter. Gnabry wins the duel this time.
Ivory Coast, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Aim forwards.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ahmad. Wirtz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great defending, strong and determined. Kimmich, gently done. Now it's Gnabry. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tar. And it's Wirtz. Gnabry. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Schlotterbeck, forwards and with intent. Sane. Sane. Havertz. Stiller. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Raul. Over to the left. Can he stop it going out? Goretzka. That's an excellent interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ahmad. Played out to the right. That looks a good ball through. Guessall. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Ahmad is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Sané, and it's Kimmich. Cote. That's been drilled forward. He's onto it in a flash. Fofana. Stiller. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Looking to break at pace. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Raum cuts it out. Goretzka. Fofana. Well, played right into his path. Havertz goes for a shot! Clears it away. Goretzka. Raum, and that's aimed at... Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gnabry is onto this. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, can he get onto this? Kimmich. Tar. Goretzka. Tar. Stiller. And it's played forward. Kimmich. Could be danger here. And back to the goalkeeper. Ndika shifted upfield. Searching passes played there. Cleared away. Schlotterbeck. Sané making good progress on the right-hand side. Sané. He's there to get rid. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Tar. Tar. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Wirtz. Raum. And it's Gnabry. Gesson. Fofana. Aim forwards. Raum gets across to intercept that. Stiller. And claimed it back swiftly. Wirtz. Stiller. Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Tar cuts out the pass. Wirtz. Goretzka. Goretzka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Stiller. Wirtz. Wirtz on a charge down the left. That is good strength. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kessié. Now it's Havertz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tar. Moved on forwards. Havertz. Gesson. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee has just said play on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking here to chip it through. Gnabry plays it in. And it's a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's there to clear it. And here's Sané. Kimmich's cross. And that has been cleared. Can he spark a counter here? Ndika forwards and with intent. Kimmich. Tar. Played back in. Does really well to win the ball there. Fofana. Clipped into space. Raum. Goretzka. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Gnabry. Havertz played out to the left flank. Goretzka. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but Havertz! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Camera. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. And it's played forward. Fofana. Gnabry. Havertz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Out to the right. Brown attempts a clearance. Kessié. Havertz. And here's Havertz. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Gnabry. Havertz. And here's Sané. Sané with the cross. It's a quick ball upfield. Guesson. Doué. Ahmad. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Defending of the desperate variety. Havertz absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vids, and it's Gnabry. Diallo wins the duel this time. Goretzka. Gnabry gets into some space. Cleared without complication. Goretzka. Over to the left. That is lovely. And here's Gnabry.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Ahmad. He's got away. Ahmad's cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Goretzka. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And it's gone back to the keeper. Ndika. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Stiller. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Clears it away. Could move up a gear here. That's really well manoeuvred. Ivory Coast have got it back and they'll have another go.
Stiller. And here's Havertz.
Quality ball.
Oh, can he get onto this? Stiller. Schlotterbeck. And he goes cross-field.
Floated through.
Well read, nice interception. Goretzka. Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck shifted upfield. Lofted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Raum. Back into the middle.
And the counter is on.
Ndika. Long ball looking to counter. Kamara. That's an imaginative pass.
Great chance! Goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Ivory Coast, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Ivory Coast have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Diallo has created one goal already. Aim forwards.
Gasson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Gnabry. Sane looking to run onto it. Calmly anticipates.
Gnabry.
Gnabry played out towards the right wing. That'll be a throw-in. Ndika. That's a sharp pass.
Ivory Coast
Have reclaimed it. Ahmad.
can he finish? Decent chance!
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Germany really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Raum. And it's Wirtz.
And here's Goretzka. Goretzka. He's cut it out. Kessier. Stiller. Witz. Rao. Knocks it out wide. That's really well cleared. Ndika. Fofana. Ndika goes forward. Drives it in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Germany have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Cleared away. And it's Fofana. And here's Ahmad. Lobbed in behind. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Doué. Ahmad. And the finish!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Raum, gently done. Witz. Thinks one through. Chips it through. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Really well taken goal. Germany are all square. Musiala did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Germany grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
And the pass is intercepted. Tar. Stiller. Ambitious ball here. Sané. Oh, such a clever touch. Rao. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Short changes him with that pass. Musiala. Goretzka. And here's Havertz. And it's Stiller. Doué. Ahmad. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Doué.
Gets rid without sophistication.
Musiala applies the finish! Long ball by the goalkeeper. Tar. Sane. Schlotterbeck. Goretzka. Raum. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Goretzka. And it's Wirtz. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raum cuts it out. Played back to the goalkeeper. Schlotterbeck. Goretzka.
Kimmich.
Sane.
Kimmich.
Goretzka. Musiala. And here's Musiala. Stiller. And here's Musiala. And here's Musiala. Kimmich gets a cross in. Doué attempts a clearance. Ahmad is onto it in a flash. Raum gets across to intercept that. Now it's Havertz. And it's Musiala. Sane. Out towards the flank. Brilliantly cut out. Played towards the front line. Well, they could break here. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Moved on forwards. That's the throw. Nice physical challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Schlotterbeck. And here's Wirtz. Wirtz spread out to the left. Goretzka. Goretzka.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Goretzka. And here's Wirtz. He has found a way through. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tar. Raum. Thinks one through. And it's Sane. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ahmad.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And they're back in front!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Ivory Coast take the lead. Stiller. Musiala. And it's played forward. Wirtz chasing after it. Cleared away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tar forwards and with intent. Goretzka aim forwards. Proves too strong. Camera. Doué. That's a lovely, neat pass. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. He is just caressing the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Doué. And here's Ahmad, delivered in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Keeper's got good distance on that. Out to the left it goes. Picks it up out wide.
Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Furyk does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good spread. Ball's gone out of play. Kessié. Fofana. Do have a chance to counter here. And it's Sané. Goretzka. It's Goretzka! That carried quite a threat. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's away! Nice physical challenge. Played into space. And it's played into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Raum. Havertz, out to the right. Sané, he's found a way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. What a throw in. Oh, that's neat. And back out it comes. And here's the chance to counter. Kamara. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Sané. And it's Kimmich. Musiala. Havertz. Played out to the right. And he's managed to get free. Kimmich's cross. Gets it away. Moved on forwards. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Sané. And it's played forward. Goretzka. Furyk. That has found him in acres of space. And here's Goretzka.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice looking ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kimmich shifted upfield. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tar. Furyk. Goretzka. Furyk providing an outlet on that flank. So what can they make of this? Fofana. Guesson. Fofana. Ahmad. And now the breakaway. Tar. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Raum. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tar cuts out the pass. Ahmad. This might shoot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Schlotterbeck. Now it's Musiala. Kimmich. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ndika, forwards and with intent. Stiller. And it's Kimmich. Sané tries to dink it through. Camera. That's really well manoeuvred. Goretzka with the foul. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Moved on forwards.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kimmich. Sane in acres of space out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Schlotterbeck, aim forwards. That'll be a corner. Kessie gets it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Forward it goes. Oh, can he get onto this? Raum. Furyk. Goretzka. Goretzka, gently done. Now it's Sane. Sane played out to the left flank. Not the most accurate pass.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Stiller. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Indica. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Germany must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
That's a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kessié, back when it goes. And can he finish it? And that would have won it.
Fofana really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Kimmich, forwards and with intent. Musiala have it back and can go again. And here's Furyk. Goretzka. And here's Sane. Sane. Nice control. Played in by Sane.
Germany really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a throw.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Kimmich. Now it's Sane.
A heavy challenge. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts.
Ivory Coast surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Stiller. Out to the right. Now the cross. Aim forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Germany have reached the now or never stage. Goretzka. Adeyemi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Musiala.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cote. Fofana.
Ivory Coast can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Furyk. Goretzka. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Chance! They've scored! 10 minutes and we're all square again.
Germany, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Goretzka.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Baumann gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Rudiger. Furyk. That's a nicely shaped ball. Musiala.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Furyk. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rudiger. Furyk. And it's Rudiger. Rudiger. Germany desperately need foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no
No surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved the ball away. He's gone for it!
Tar makes the interception. Schlotterbeck.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Furyk. Musiala. He can run onto that. Now it's Furyk. He's onto it in a flash.
Ivory Coast to make one last surge forward.
And here's Havertz. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Havertz.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Germany, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitutions taking place. The comeback is complete! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
Having turned the game on it, referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Germany leave it late, but in the end it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.